What's up, guys? That smells weird. Anyways, it's Peter229 here. We're doing back with Suduce Me Otome. I wanted to run this by you guys a little bit. I've been streaming a lot on Twitch. I'll have I always have my link in the bottom description. But if you want to watch me play games like Terraria, more Minecraft stuff, if you want to watch me play, I've been playing this game called what am I kicking? I'm kicking something. I guess it's fine. I've been playing a game called fucking thingy. Yes, it's a game, and it is called Immortal Redneck. I've been playing Immortal Redneck lately. It's a pretty fun game. You can watch me stream that. And if you want to watch me live, you know, play other games besides just like story-based games that I do on this channel, then go to the link below, click on it. Sometimes I play with friends, because this is all just solo. Most of this is mainly solo. You haven't seen me communicate with like other people on YouTube. It's I haven't done another video with another person ever, basically. Anyway, so let's start. I think this is it. Alright, let's continue onwards. I forgot the voices because it's been a while since I've done YouTube. But also, yeah, I was going to say, main reason why I haven't been doing YouTube a lot lately is because I've been streaming on Twitch. He was leaning against the far wall, looking at me. My heart began to race as I thought of the endless list of possibilities the situation brought me. I hated the thought of being under an incubus's power, especially in a bedroom. Jump up and pretend. We'll be calm. They don't mean any ill intent. I don't think, anyways. I took a deep breath. I was sure that if any of them wanted to take advantage of me, they would have already. True. Yeah, I'm awake now. Ooh, what was that? That's good. I saw a small form of a smile on his face, which made me blush a little. Why, though? One thing still concerned me, though. I'm not gonna use my powers on you. That's gonna be me, I guess. I'm not gonna use my powers on you, or whatever voice this is. Huh? How? I can read minds. It's an ability I was born with. Each of us has a different ability outside of our usual mind-altering powers. Great, even more surprises. I grew even more worried about the situation I was in. I see. How long have I been asleep? For a few hours. It's already gotten quite dark outside. Ah, well, where are the others? My brothers are downstairs, cleaning up the blood from the lobby floor. And making you dinner as an apology. Oh, okay, that's unexpectedly sweet. Oh, it's the least we can do after invading your home. The two of us using our powers on you. You've got a point. Right, I had forgotten about that. It still irked me that they'd practically taken advantage of me at that point. Even if they were demons, it was pretty rude to demonstrate their power by kissing me. I wasn't some kind of human plaything. All of this seemed pretty unreal. It was like something out of those romance novels that Naomi sometimes reads. I wish I could have just went back to sleep and forgotten all about this. Maybe I should have just called the police on them. Then I would never landed myself in this situation. Do you feel well enough to get out of bed? Yeah, I think so. Whoa! Thumbnail! That's gonna be my thumbnail. Hold up. Print screen. Trust me, I won't let you go. I'm not sure about this. I promise. Okay. Okay, I trust you. Good. I was speechless. He was carrying me as if I weighed nothing. He was so strong. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's alright. I'm used to it. I decided to close my mouth for a little time, for the time being so that I wouldn't weird him out or make things more awkward than they already are. Well, he didn't seem to mind carrying me or listening to me talk, so at least things weren't too strange. Damien seemed very quiet and calm about things, especially with the situation we were in. However, there was a sort of longing in his eyes when he looked at me that wasn't lustful. It was more an admiration. Maybe because you're probably the first person to have ever, taken him as he is and not... he probably feels grateful for that. That you were not just get the fuck away from me, fucking incubus piece of shit. Once we reached the lobby, I decided that I felt well enough to walk on my own. As strong as he was, it was like he was carrying nothing. I didn't want to make him carry me everywhere. Yeah, that would be mortifying. Thank you for carrying me, but I think I can walk by myself now. Not saying that I didn't like it, I mean, I liked it, not in a weird way, of course. It's not like I get carried around all the time. What I'm trying to say is that it was really nice of you to do that. I started to fumble my words. Over my words again, real smooth. I might start Max's Big Bust again. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, because I want to finish this game to completion, and I kind of wanted to finish Max's Big Bust to completion as well. But I kind of just stopped playing it, mostly because I lost my save, and also because I don't know, I just stopped playing it. It's a fun game to play. It's not, I don't know if it's really a good one to record. To be honest, a lot of these longer format games aren't very good to record anyways, but yeah. I started to fumble over my words again, real smooth. It's no problem. I'll be heading to the dining room then. Alright, see you soon. He gently lowered me to the ground before he walked off quietly, disappearing into the shadows of the dark lobby. I like Matthew. I forgot how much I like Matthew. I think I'll be Matthew. Oh, hi! Suddenly, a boy who looked around my age, or possibly younger, bounced up at me. He looked vaguely familiar. Oh, wait. Ah, you're Matthew, right? Ha, that's me. Are you feeling any better now? We were all worried when you suddenly passed out. I'm fine. Really, your face is kind of red. Do you feel sick? No, I'm fine. I'm sure of it. I must have been blushing when Damien was carrying me downstairs. How embarrassing. Well, if you say so, I hope Sam and Eric didn't make you upset. It's okay. After all, I did hit Sam after what he did, and about Eric, I just wanted you guys to prove to me what you were saying. I suppose incubi are real then. Wonder how exactly I got myself into this mess. First my grandfather, then a fight with my father, blowing up at Lisette, and now this. I certainly had a knack for getting myself into sticky situations. Sticky situations. I'll stop now. Oh, I have an idea. He shoved his hand into his pocket with a cheery grin on his face. Wait for it. Wait for it. Is he trying to do a magic trick? Tao, what the fuck? Oh, look at that bunny! Whoa, dude! What the fuck? What is that exactly? It's a fucking bunny-looking thingy that with a knife. Ta-da! What is that exactly? He smiled as if to wave it off, but when he opened his eyes and saw what he was holding, his face froze in shock. Wait a second, what did I make of this? I love Matthew so much, Jesus Christ. This is great. Wait a second, what did I just make? This is... What the producer was pocket was a creepy looking doll. Oh, it wasn't real. Good. Ah, what is that? I'm not sure. Fuck. What the fuck is this? His face paled considerably as he dropped it onto the floor, scooting away from it frantically. I should have done that for my thumbnail. Get it away from me. It might be possessed by a demon or something. But isn't he a demon himself? That's not what I wanted to make. I just wanted to surprise you with a stuffed animal or just something to turn you up. But that looked like it came straight out of a horror movie. He's dumb. He stumped his shoulders and looked down at his feet. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to look so dejected. I mean, it's certainly unique. You can have it. I think I'll keep it. You know what? It is oddly adorable. I think I'll keep it. Am I gonna get possessed? It's fine. But it looks so creepy. It's the thought that counts, right? You wanted to turn me up after all. I picked up the doll and looked at it closely. Sure, it looked pretty weird at first, but it could be cute if I looked at it from a certain angle. I gave him a small smile. Thanks. Haha, you're welcome. It's good to see you smiling, even though the thing I made still kind of creeps me out. Anyway, you should come with me to the dining room. We're almost finished with the food, and, well, I don't mean to brag, but we're pretty decent chefs. Sounds great. Lead the way. Something smells good. My stomach rumbled in agreement. I was starving. Oi! The girl's awake! I forgot what voice I... He needs to be a douchebag. He is a douchebag. He needs to have a douchebaggy voice. Oh, the girl's awake. Oh, the girl's awake. Oi! The girl's awake! Excuse you. I have a name, you know. Shall we really care? Sam, I will roast that tongue for dinner if it doesn't stop flapping in that idiotic mouth of yours. Psh, whatever. 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 What? Hoi, whatever. I don't have good voices. I remember his voice was kind of like douchey. I know what his voice was, because his voice is really easy to do. I apologize for his attitude. Oi! Oh, that's fine. Good. I hope you'll enjoy the meal we prepared for you. Meal? For a second, my mind didn't understand what James meant. Maybe it was a doll getting to my head and distracting me. Ah! That's right. Damien and Matthew mentioned that they were making dinner as an apology. Oh, wait, you didn't have to. We insist. Besides, it's quite impossible to undo our cooking, even if you command us to. Alright, well, thank you. Matthew put down the last of the plates on the table and bowed a bit exaggeratedly to me, gesturing to the table with a sweeping motion. I just realized I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in a while. Actually, I've eaten a lot today, but I've been quite hungry nonetheless. I don't know why I've been more hungry than normal. Anyways, this is making me hungry, so my stomach is a rumbly-a-tumbly now. Just move to the sweet motion. Ah, there we go. Dinner's all served. The table was filled with... Posh. The table was filled with various foods from an electric selection of cuisine. One portion of the table was filled with elegantly placed Asian foods, and another portion some yummy-looking desserts. And there were yet more and more plates that I can possibly have imagined. Whoa, that's a lot of food, and it all looks so good. We hoped you'd enjoy it. My sweets. We'd hoped you enjoyed it, my sweet. What? Sweet? Me? Oh no! That's enough, Eric. That's enough, Eric. You're no fun, James. I don't need to be fun, Eric. Miss, please follow me. I didn't know what came over me, whether it was his politeness or maybe his power, but I couldn't help but take his offered arm. She's really cute though. The way they drew her, she's really fucking cute. I'd 100%. How old is she again? I think I'd smash. I don't remember. I might retract my statement. I think she was 18. I don't remember. James seems very kind. Or 17. I'm 19. Yeah. It's fine. It's only a couple years, even if it is 17. I'm just kidding. I fucking clicked something. Oh, I can go up. We don't need to be fun. Upper hand. Aside from that, he was something to take apart from his brothers. Not to mention, he didn't really seem to hold much appreciation for them. Miss. Miss, I have to ask, why do you live alone? And in such a fucking huge mansion, too! Boy! Oh, well, it's kind of a long story. I'm all ears if you wish to tell. I like how whenever I do these whatchamacallit, these graphic novels, I always have my hand like this because I'm reading, and I just click. I'm all ears if you wish to tell. Should I tell him? He seems like he wouldn't stray me afar. But I am. These are I like Matthew, to be honest. But I could you know what? We'll be nice. We'll be okay. To put it briefly, I just moved here today. That explains the luggage you brought in when you came through the front door. By the way, we put your belongings in the room you were sleeping in. That seems to be the master bedroom, I believe. Thanks. This house is really big. I don't think I even explored the entirety of the estate when I was a child. You lived here before? No, truth be told, this is my grandfather's house. I used to visit him all the time when I was younger. May I ask why you now live in your grandfather's house? He actually passed away yesterday. It was beneath me. It was bequeathed. It was word to me in his will, and I was sent here to live here, whether I liked it or not. My condolences. It seems like you don't like the idea of living here. It's not that I don't like this house, or that I don't have fond memories of being here. It's just the implications that come with staying in this estate. It's kind of complicated to explain. Ooh. How do you feel about it? I certainly wasn't expecting that question, but in a good way. It was different from what I heard the entire day at school. I appreciate the fact that he was willing to listen. I felt angry, sad, scared, and confused. It's hard wishing out the different emotions that I'm feeling right now. I wish I was stronger. I'm sorry, guys. You don't have to be strong. What do you mean? I understand that you're going through a difficult time, so it's okay to feel these emotions. You don't have to be strong at all. Thank you. Are you alright? There seems to be a small bruise on your cheek. You caught me off guard with that comment. I thought no one could have noticed something as small as that. Oh, I'm fine. He stopped and leaned in closer, a bit too close for comfort. Or maybe it was just me, inspecting my face. He was really quite tall, having to bend over so much to just look at me straight in the face. It was hard to look at him, especially when he was so close. After a few seconds, he straightened up and began walking again. Well, if you're having any problems, I'm always here to listen. That's really kind of you to offer that. My pleasures. Here's your seat. I'm really lightheaded and hungry, and my fingers are all tingly. I really should have eaten before I recorded this video. So after this, this scene, so this video might be shorter. This video might be shorter than anticipated, but I'm really hungry for some reason. Let me get your chair for you, lovely. Oh, let me get your chair for you, lovely lady. Oh, Eric was very charming, and his smile pulled at my heart. The way he kept flirting with me definitely designated him as a charmer of the demons. Yet, there was a little distinct in his eyes. By the way, I apologize for my behavior earlier. By the way, I apologize for my behavior earlier. Still in your second kiss like that. Huh? Oh yeah, when I didn't believe they were incubi. It's fine, I guess. I mean, you didn't get up and grab a kiss for no reason. I hiccup a lot. I'm not as forward. Unlike Sam. Haha, you seem very forward, sir. Suddenly, Eric leaned in and whispered in my ear. I won't lie, though. I enjoyed kissing you and feeling you melt into my arms. I was torn between smacking him and trying to play it cool. I don't like him. I want to smack him. Gah! That's a strong sting! Ska! 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 I like how she's prone to violence. I love this. God, that's going to sting. Sorry, I panicked. No, I was expecting that. In fact, I love it. I drew my attention back to the dishes. I was both intrigued and slightly scared by the amount of food they made. Seeing my expression, Eric leaned forward and proudly smiled, gesturing to all the dishes with a dramatic sweep of his arms. I made almost all the dishes myself. That scares me. Humorously enough, Matthew looked at him with a shocked expression as if he was betrayed. His face changed instantly to that of a frown. And I'm the Queen of the Nile, bitch. What's that supposed to mean? Me, you, and James did the work together, dummy. It's you and James and I, Matthew. I don't like James anymore. That son of a bitch. I hate whenever dude, oh my god, I have a friend, right? His name is Kevin, right? And he always fucking does shit like this, right? He always corrects grammar. So I'll be like, yo, dude, me and Jose over here, we were fucking taking shots after shots. And be like, Jose and I were taking shots and shots. You know what I mean? It's fucking annoying. Anyways, it's you, James, and I, Matthew. Little boys will always make mistakes. Matthew looked at James in disbelief. Probably for siding with Eric, and he annoyedly swiveled back to Eric to comfort him. I am not a little boy. I am barely a year younger than you. A bitch boy? Well, you certainly don't act like it. I really couldn't help but laugh. Matthew seemed very much like a kid. He was adorable, however. I couldn't help but feel like, in a way, he was much more mature than the others, especially Eric. Huh. Something funny? I like his voice. His face is great. No, it's nothing at all. Thank you for the meal, all of you. Oh, you're welcome, miss. Such a well-mannered young lady. Beautiful inside and out. Eric, knock it off. In agreement with Matthew, Sam cocked his head and glared at Eric. Seriously, you're really annoying with that stuck-up act. It was obvious that Sam was the bad boy of the group. He had this big, tough act, and it was obvious that he was physically stronger than the rest of the guys. But there were more to him than that. I'm just trying to be a gentleman. The young girl has already gone through so much. She deserves a good treatment. Who's James again? He's James. There's a lot between a gentleman and being obnoxiously flirt. Ha 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 ha. Scold, even by James. You're going to need some cold water for that, bird. Ha ha ha. I don't remember what his name is. By the way, I don't believe we caught your name, even though you know each of us. Ah, I'm Destiny. Ah, a pleasure to finally know your name. Yeah, that's a nice name. They were all comfortable around me, despite the awkward situation we were in. It was as if it were natural for them to be around humans. I guess that was just how Incubi worked. But I was still curious about one thing. Excuse me. All at once, they looked at me. I didn't know why, but having all of them look at me made me feel kind of important, like a queen or something. What is it, miss? I wanted to thank you for the food, but I still want to know why you all came here. I feel like I don't quite understand. Understand? Yeah, like being told that a bunch of incubi randomly appeared in your house was perfectly understandable. Oh, how do we explain? We were attacked. We came here to heal. What's so difficult to understand? Now you're just being rude, Sam. I'm just saying. How's that difficult to understand? No, I mean, what specifically happened? Well, you see, we've been traveling around for quite some time now. Just recently we came into town, but we were jumped by this band of misfits. So in order to escape and heal, came here for shelter. Again, we apologize for the mess we made. It's fine, I guess. So, you're all better now, right? Yep, all thanks to you. Huh? Me? You see... Sorry. You see, beautiful, we feed on sexual energy, but we don't just get it from kissing lovely ladies such as yourself. We can simply touch someone's hand to obtain sexual energy. Everyone carries sexual energy, you know. I was still in shock about their powers. It wasn't just kissing that gave them power, it was anything physical. No wonder I was out of it for a while. These incubi integrated me. But at the same time, I could almost hear a warning siren going off in my head. Is there anything you wish to know? Well, what do you plan to do now? Yeah, what are we gonna do now, James? That is a very good question. Just got here, and surely we'll be hunted again if we leave. We can take them, easily. Not without more training, Sam. The results of what were clearly evident in our last encounter with them. At that moment, I didn't know what came over me, but I suddenly felt sorry for them. They couldn't possibly survive out there. If they didn't know it was illegal to break into people's homes, they probably didn't know a bunch of other stuff. They probably would cause chaos all over town. Or on the flip side, they could be taken in for questioning and be poked and probed like lab frogs for research. That was even worse. But mostly of all, they reminded me of back then. I was standing alone. The entire classroom was filled with laughter and chatter, but I stood in the midst of it, quiet and alone. It was strange seeing the whole world pass in front of me with such vibrancy, all while I stood there. On the plus side, I wasn't engaged in any of the drama that might have arisen, like scribbling on someone's paper for revenge or kicking someone too hard. It was kind of nice just sitting back and watching things pass by and life go on. I had long before convinced myself that I prefer being alone. I often said to myself in encouragement, yeah, I want to be alone. There's no one I like better than me, so I had to spend more time with myself. But there was a certain bitterness that coped with being alone. Made me feel so sad. There was a difference between being alone and lonely. I just didn't realize it was it at all that moment. And even after that moment, my mother, there was no one to turn to. I was so lonely. That's when I decided on it right then. I was going to see my grandfather. I didn't care if my father wouldn't take me. I was going to walk my way over there and see what he had to say about it. I'd never met him before that. What better time to see him then? If no one else was going to help me, then what I was feeling, I might as well have turned to him. So after school, I decided to walk there. Had no idea of how to get there, and I was armed with only a scrap of paper with the address scribbled on it. As a 7-year-old, I obviously had great ideas, so I soon became lost, and like I always did when I felt lost, I just stood there on the sidewalk, back pressed against the wall and eyes looking at strangers passing by. And like always, people continued to pass by and life continued to go on. I was sadder than ever. I had ended up in a situation I was originally in. Nothing has changed. I thought that I was silly for even thinking that I could change things with my own hands. That was until a voice brought me back to reality. Destiny? Destiny, is that you? I looked up and saw an unfamiliar face, but it was obviously that whoever was talking to me knew who I was. From that moment, things began to change. Life began moving its rusty joints, and I realized that things were moving along. Suddenly, I had become part of the crowd that moved like a blur past me. I was no longer someone who stood still and watched others hurry past me. Life had changed. I had changed, because the very person who found me that day was my grandfather. had the opportunity to help them, though. Would I? I wanted to, but I wasn't sure if that was the best idea. After all, 5 demons in my house wasn't exactly the living arrangement that I had imagined when I first moved in. There was the matter of making sure no one found out about their powers. Thinking about them as lab rats made my stomach queasy. And even if they passed for humans, how would I explain having guys living in my house? Imagine if my friends came over. They would practically think I was a part of a harem or something. I mean, oh god, imagine if my parents came over. I think my mom would faint. Who knows what my dad would do? I think he would have them arrested on the spot. This was hard. Maybe I should have written out a pros and cons list before actually having to make this decision. Don't worry too much about it. You have plenty of time to decide. Besides, you should do what makes you happy as well. It's strange that I happen to remember what my grandfather said to me when I was little, but it did kind of make sense. We weren't in any same exact situation that I was in before, but I did want to help them out. I think it would ease my conscience and also make me a bit happy to give them help. As weird as it sounded, clenching my hands into fists, I strengthened my resolve to speak up. Well, you could. What was that, lovely lady? That is, spit it out already, you fucking wanker. You could stay with me here if you'd like. As soon as I finished my sentence, the room became still. I'm not sure what went through their heads from my words. The silence in the air cut like a knife until I finally spoke up once more. It seemed like you all needed a place to stay, and well, I just moved into this giant house, and it seems like it made sense. It was still quiet in the room. I decided to keep talking. If you would like to stay here, though, there are 2 things that I need all of you to follow. Yes. First of all, you can't use your powers or deliberately do something that might harm me or any guest that comes over. Well, safe for enemies, but you get the drift. That sounds reasonable. Second, you have to help me with any errands around the house. This place is kind of big, so yeah. That is a generous offer, miss. Are you sure that would be okay? We don't wish to burden you any more than we already have. It's alright, really. I mean, I just started living here myself, so I would appreciate some help around the house. Oof. A wonderful idea. We'll live here and train while helping you with the house. Servants for a lovely princess. He does not look happy, though. Sam looks pissed. What? Are you serious? Shh, be quiet, Sam. I haven't slept in a bed for days. They all seem to like the idea, except for Sam. And hey, I didn't really hate the idea either. Even if they were incubi. I mean, after all, I get to have a bunch of sexy men in my house. Except Sam. Sam's a dick. But they are all sexy. And Matthew. Oh, that charming lad. That would be interesting having 5 guys help me with taking care of the house, given they would follow the rules that I had just laid down. Gah, fine. But we're not staying here forever. Only until we can beat up that group of punks. I think that is a reasonable time limit for our stay. Yes, this is awesome. Also beautiful. If you need a bed, fellow. Eric, knock it off. I was happy that they agreed. Maybe it was because I wasn't going to be lonely for a while. Maybe it was because all they needed help and my want to help people was fulfilled. I would never be sure. So what are we waiting for? Let's celebrate and dig in. Finally, I'm starving. Instantly, Matthew and Sam began to stuff themselves with the food on the table. I noticed James' eye twitch in irritation, so I stiffened my incoming laughter. Really, you two? Both acting like pigs. Oh, let them have their little freedom, James. It's not like we've eaten recently either. I'm sure they've been starving. Still, that's no excuse for stuffing their faces like barnyard swine. I almost couldn't hold it in. But I did. So I didn't. So then what? So I didn't. I laughed. I couldn't hold in my laughter any longer. As I laughed, Matthew and Simon looked in my way, face stuffed. Is something funny? What are you laughing at? I stopped to catch my breath. I leaned over the table and took a few breaths before replying. You both are so funny. Both their faces turned a slight pink before they looked away from me, and they swallowed the food in their mouths. Shut up, we're not funny, we're hungry. Well, we're glad that we made you laugh. See, I like Matthew. Shut up, Matthew. What? I'm just saying. See, James, it's entertainment for her. They were funny to me. At least they enjoyed the food. As I watched, I took a couple of pieces of food for myself and placed them on my plate before eating as well. Eventually, we all ate dinner together. It was strange, eating with just guys, but they were enjoyable to be around. They made me feel like a part of their family as we ate together. However, our peace was soon disrupted. Huh, it's my mom. Excuse me. Hello? Hey, honey, how are you? I'm sorry I didn't get to see you off. I forgot what her voice was. Hey, honey, how are you? I'm sorry I didn't get to see you off. Hi, Mom. Everything's fine. I'm actually eating dinner right now. Oh, good. So there was food there. Well, your father wanted me to call you and talk to you about having a house party tomorrow night to celebrate the new house and all. A house party? Tomorrow night? So soon? But your father insists. You know how he is with events. I knew exactly what she meant. He didn't like long resting periods between important events. It was slightly messed up. I was expected to act on the drop of a dime, from moving immediately the day after a funeral to my dad's grandfather's house, and now organizing a party. I know, well, since I don't exactly have you two here to help me arrange it, I'm going to need some time to prepare things. Oh, that's fine. I mean, Susie and Naomi can help. I have work and you know how father is. I know. I have to do it myself. He won't help. I'm sure it'll be amazing, honey. I have faith in you. Thanks, Mom. Alright, I gotta go. I love you, sweetie. Bye! I love you too, Baba. Great. Now how am I going to do this? There's something wrong. She has to organize a house party for her parents. Huh? How did you... Oh, right. Mind reading. Heh. But yeah, I gotta do it soon or my parents will be really disappointed. I'll have to stay up and organize everything tonight. Heh. Why don't we help you? That's what we're here for, right? I don't see why not. I can name a few reasons why we shouldn't. Sam, back off. We'll take care of everything, miss. Just leave everything to us. That was surprising. I didn't think the boys would offer to help right off the bat. I couldn't help but smile. I was actually rather thankful now that I let them stay. Now I didn't have to do everything alone. As I kept thinking about it, I couldn't help but yawn. Feeling a little tired over there, Princess. Yeah, it's been a long day. At least tomorrow's the weekend, so I can sleep in. Then it hit me. Wait, where are you going to sleep? We found some guest rooms on the opposite end of the house. From the master bedroom, I'm sure those will do just fine. Oh, got it. Alright then, I'm heading to my room to study and sleep. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. I will. You too. With that, I left the dinner room and went to my room. Eric, no. Eric, no. What? I wasn't going to do anything. Yes, he was. Shh. Alright. I think, hold on, let's see how long we were recording for, because I am really hungry. We were recording for 30 minutes. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys comment, rate, subscribe, do all that cool shit. And I'll see you guys. What's this? Preferences? I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is that. Forward after choices. Stop. Stuck speed. Voice acting gets turned down because I am the voice actor. I wanna see what the voices are that's already done here. Alright. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you comment, rate, subscribe, do all that cool stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. And wait, before I forget, don't forget about the Twitch thingy, right? If you guys want to watch me stream live games, you know, all that shit, Twitch is in the bottom link below. So is the Discord channel that I have. Not really that active in it, but it's because there's not really a lot of people in it. So if you want to come on in, hop on in, join, say hi, say a couple words, that'd be appreciated. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys liked that video. I hope you guys comment, rate, subscribe, do all that cool shit, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.